プレイステーション
Hey fans, your Wizards dancers have a very special gift for you at our next giveaway night. We're handing out Wizards dancer sunglasses that every fan in the arena. Be here. If you still want to be a part of any Wizards upcoming home game, then please visit us online or the ticket booth for available tickets. Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. Right on the way past here, look at pictures of your favorite mascots. Anyways, and the Wizard Girls. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Wizards along with your issue and seat location to 55555. Our robot escalations team will respond and address your concern immediately. And then,
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Wednesday, they'll take on Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Friday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. We've got Green. O'Neal is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Williams at the 5 down low. And for the Wizards, Doc is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Sarr. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward position. So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
Brooks finds Green. Launches it. And the three ball is good.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the Wizards head coach. There is a clear game plan that coach has in mind for Devin Booker tonight. He told me, quote, Devin doesn't respond well to getting doubled. You can't do it every time because he'll pick you apart, but we'll send the extra man his way more than once. That I can guarantee. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Booker. It's deflected.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's McCollum. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Booker, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Lethal shooter himself in the crowd tonight for the Wizards game.
And you think he was giving Washington any pointers before the game? If they drop a franchise record for threes in a game, we know who's to blame.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Doc. Middleton on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Shot to stop the run. Yes, that goes in. Here's Green. He is a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
Wizards trail by 4. To the inside. Here's Middleton, and it's in off the backboard.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
O'Neal outside. Back to Booker. O'Neal outside. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Doc the pass to Champagnie. Here is Doc. Pass to Champagnie. Clock at 4. The 3, Middleton. Rebound by Williams. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Outside, Green. Back to Booker. The 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Booker's got his second bucket tonight.
From deep in the corner, that's an easy one for Booker.
Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Doc. Takes it off the glass. Doc's got his second bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now, here's Green. Came out, he had 14.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Cullen pass it to Middleton. Here's Shaw. Here's Doc. And it's all evened up. Doc's got his third basket of the night.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
The Suns have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And the wide open shot from Green. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Brooks, the pass to Williams. Now, Green. O'Neal, 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Cullen passes to Doc. Inside. Takes it down to Middleton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. George is checked in for the Wizards. Koulibaly comes in for Doc. Making some changes. Champagnie's checked in, and it's Doc in for Koulibaly. And then for Phoenix, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Williams. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dunn, and Brooks subbed in for Green. Allen outside. Middleton against Brooks. Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. Pocket 6. This one for 3. The rebound by Champagnie.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Setting the floor for the Suns. You've got Nick Richards. Booker out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's O'Neal in at power forward. Here is Doc. it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Doc, in their last time out against Memphis was simply terrific. He contributed 40 points, and on top of that, he snagged 6 boards. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. But they won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
And when we look at this Suns team, Tim, over the last few seasons, what's the first word that comes to mind for you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say underachievement. You think back to 2021, 2 wins away from an NBA title. They made some swing for the fences type of decision, and, well, it just didn't pan out.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. So it's Phoenix now, following the bucket by the Wizards. Down low, kicks it out to Allen. Fires the 3. The rebound by Middleton.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And that one, good. Carrington's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Booker, and here is Allen. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Now, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Doc can't get it to go. Suns trail by 8. Shot on the wing. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 7.
Yeah, Booker is so smooth out there. There is a great rhythm to his game.
Carrington bounce pass. Back the pass to Sarr. To the paint. Here's Todd. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And so Brooks will bring it up for Phoenix. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution. They didn't make many mistakes on either end, and that took the crowd out of the game.
And stolen by Booker. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And the dunk by Brooks.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor, working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. The columns checked in for the Wizards. And the Suns also making a change. Jalen Green's checked in for Grayson Allen. Washington leading now by 4. To the middle. Here's Todd. And that one is stuffed right through.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. Shots good by Williams.
Coming off that screen, Booker draws the defense and then passes. Really tough to defend that.
Washington's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Now here's McCollum. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Booker the pass to Williams. From deep, Brooks buries the long-range jumper. Brooks has got his third bucket of the night.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
It's stolen by Green. It's Brooks on the wing. And the Suns another three.
Oh, great ball movement there.
50 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Doc. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. 15 points for Doc.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Now Booker to the inside. Here's Williams, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Suns.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Doc. 6 on the shot clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Good on the three-point shot. Champagne's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
From deep, Green. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Wizards lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. Let's start out with a look at the recently announced Players of the Week. Out of the West, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you see how he creates the offense? Efficient, high-volume scorer. He makes the plays for others. Man, this guy's great. He never wears down.
Also, defensively, Shai will challenge you and pick your pocket.
Looking now at our featured game this evening, the Phoenix Suns have a close one on their hands.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you're giving guys all day to shoot.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Doc has been sensational.
Yeah, through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Suns trail by 3. We've got C.J. McCollum. He's out there with Doc. Alexander Sarr is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
And the dunk by Booker.
And Booker working very hard in transition. He wants to capitalize on these easy scoring opportunities.
Booker against McCollum. Pass to Middleton to the wing right side. Here is Doc, guarded by Green. Pocket 2, and stolen by Williams. Booker against McCollum. O'Neal sets the screen for Green. Outside, O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. It's up a 3, and the Suns another 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. we check the numbers for Mark Williams.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Doc. Nice ball movement by Washington. McCollum against Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It goes on Devin Booker.
McCollum is just so crafty. What a handful for a defense.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good. Tim, this is going to hit home, and I'm sorry about it, but it's going on 5 decades since the Washington Wizards have enjoyed a 50-win season.
Kevin, you're breaking my heart. A couple generations have passed. So if this rebuild requires some patience, fans in the DMV are saying, what's a few more years?
Now here's Booker. 9 points in the game so far. Williams dishes to Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. Wizards trail by 6. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was a really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Count that bucket.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Middleton outside. Back to McCollum. Pass to Champagnie. From past the arc. Doc can't get it to go. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 12-1 run right now. And Green slams it in.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Now here's McCollum. 5 points in the game. Pass to Doc. Fires for 3. And another miss by Washington.
They started out this half ice cold. 0 for their first 3.
No good from Booker. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. It's a 10-point game. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Now here's Middleton. 7 points in the game. Pass to Doc. Shot clock at 3. So, great positioning on the putback.
Slow start here to the second half. Just 1 for 5.
Suns leading by 8. Booker the pass to Green. Back to Booker. Fantastic finish by Booker.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Washington's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. McCollum pass to Doc. Sarr with a screen on Green. And there's the drive. And Sarr throws it down.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
And Booker kicks to Williams. Pass to Brooks. Now, here is O'Neal. Booker looking around. Back to O'Neal. 3-pointer, Brooks. Washington with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
McCollum outside. Here's Champagnie. Connects from 3-point range. And now just a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. So for the Wizards, Keyshawn George comes in for Sarr, and it's Koulibaly in for Chris Middleton. And a change for the Suns. Richards is checked in. Now here's Brooks. He's got 11. And here's Booker. Inside, Richards. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster 10.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
Outside, George. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here is Doc. He's got 17. Back to Koulibaly. And it's off from three-point range.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Green finds Booker. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead. There's the pick. To the right side. Here's Doc. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Doc's got 20 points.
First 3 of the half. Second of the game. Can he heat up?
Outside, Green. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. A nice shot by Booker.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here is Doc. He's got 20. Chalk up 2 there.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the 3-point shot.
Booker against McCollum. From about 16. Rebounded by the Wizards. Here is Doc. He's got 22. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 3-point Phoenix lead.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Booker's shot is good.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great job moving the ball with purpose.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth.
On the court.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Doc. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Booker. Green in the high post. 4 on the clock. Booker outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Doc. Wizards trail by 4. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And the basket made by McCollum.
Well, that's the definition of versatility right there. C.J. McCollum can score from anywhere on the floor.
Outside, Green. Pass to Williams. Booker against McCollum. And Booker gets to Green. 14 feet away. But with that, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And that one is hammered home.
Well, that's what you love about C.J. McCollum. He does a little bit of everything, including distributing the ball.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, Green. Stolen by Middleton. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. McCollum, no good.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
O'Neal passes to Green. A three-pointer off the mark. Wizards have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Williams with the rebound.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Out of bounds, Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Suns basketball.
Outside, Booker. Hands off. Washington trailing. Middleton to tie it up. Cleared away by Brooks. Suns have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Now O'Neal. Gets it to go. Down low.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
The Wizards shoot here in the fourth quarter, around 41%. Takes the three. It's off.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Brooks outside. Now Williams. Double team on Williams. 6 to shoot. He's off from 3. Wizards trail by 4. That one goes. Count it.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Now here's Booker. Williams a screen. What a finesse finish on the wing.
Yeah, playmaking remains an underrated part of Booker's game. He is more than capable of making smart passes and creating shots for teammates.
Here is Dom. It's in there.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's the guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
No fear in the eyes of Green, willing and ready to take the big shot for his team.
Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. From outside. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside, O'Neal. It's Booker. A putback. Doesn't go that time either.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, they need a quick bucket and a foul.
Now 8 seconds. What a play!
Unbelievable.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. That's a 4-point ball game.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
Washington calls timeout. coach's focus is going to be here.
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
From deep, the shot is off. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Devin Booker. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. For 3. So the Suns win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
A difficult loss for you guys. It seemed like even when the energy was there defensively, you just couldn't quite make enough plays to come out ahead. Can you talk to me about that?
That's the story of every game. The winner's clutch, the loser couldn't make enough plays. We were close on a lot of stops, close on a lot of baskets, but close doesn't cut it. We need to look in the mirror and ask what we need to do to win.
Right on, MP. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. See you next time.